Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about a VOD release from earlier this year, The Outpost. Before we begin, let me know in the comments if you were looking forward to this or what your thoughts were if you've seen it already, and make sure to give this a thumbs up if you like these reviews. It helps me out immensely if you do that. Also, if you're new here and you like movies, whether it be blockbusters, hidden gems, or everything in between, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with reviews of new releases and some classics. But now, let's jump right into it. This film focuses on a small group of soldiers in an army outpost stationed in Northern Afghanistan in 2009. As they attempt to gain the respect of the locals in the area, they soon find themselves ambushed in a surprise attack that finds them vastly outnumbered, leading to an uphill battle in order to survive. This is directed by Landry, who also directed films like The Contender and Resurrecting the Champ. It was released on VOD over the summer, being the most streamed film for a number of weeks, before being released on Netflix last month, and it's received a lot of praise. I'm not a die-hard war movie fan, but when I hear one's done well, I'm excited to check it out. And this one was good. It's already been out for some time as of this review, so I'm sure a lot of people have seen it already, but if you haven't and you like these sort of movies, I'm sure you'll enjoy this. The main reason being the battle sequences. Those are the highlights of the movie for me, and we do get a lot of them, especially in the second half, as it focuses particularly on the Battle of Kamdesh, which was a real-life battle that took place at that time. Some of these action scenes are absolutely brutal to get through, and they're told with a stunning amount of realism, almost to the point of being uncomfortable at times. And it's elevated by some stunning camera work from Landry. He's moving all over the place, though not to the point of disorienting, as he gets up close and personal to these soldiers in action while we watch these horrific moments unfold. It gives off the feel as if we're actually right there with them, and it makes the film feel very chaotic, but also very gripping and thrilling, and it never felt exploitative in a way. It's all handled in a fairly respectful manner, and isn't just blood and guts flying all over the place for the sake of something cheap. Though there are plenty of moments where you'll be on the edge of your seat, especially because you never know when it's okay to take a breather. There are times where soldiers are moving from one destination to the next, and things will be quiet, and you're not sure if they'll make it through safely, or if they're going to be met with an attack on the other side. So from a technical standpoint, I thought it was all very well done. And the performances were also great. You have Scott Eastwood and Caleb Landry Jones as the two main soldiers that we follow, and both of them were very strong here. Eastwood's the one who works the closest with the captains, and he had a strong, commanding presence about him, though Jones was by far my favorite of the two. He's the one who's most in the thick of it in these battles, and as a result, he had some of the most intense scenes in the film. You also have Orlando Bloom as their captain, and I thought it was nice to see him here. He hasn't really done much since the Hobbit movies a few years ago, which is a shame because he really is a solid actor. And this is a bit of a different role for him than we're used to seeing, but I thought he did a nice job with the material. Though while I enjoyed the film, I think the thing holding it back from being great for me is that while it can be very fast-paced, I think it's to the point that we really don't get to spend a whole lot of time with some of these characters. There are only so many of them that we can connect to, especially as some of them come and go like this revolving door due to a variety of reasons. And I get that it's a true story, so this is essentially what actually happened. But there are only so many constants in terms of characters who we really follow and spend time with throughout the movie, and we really only learn so much about them. We end up liking these characters more for just how great the performances were rather than for them being well written. So in some ways the film felt a bit emotionally distant at times, especially in that first half where it's focused more on the soldiers at the base. It's a movie that gets better as it goes, and while it was still a good watch, the emotional highs came more in the second half for me. Overall, this was good. I don't consider it a modern classic for war movies, but I think if you're into these films, you'll really enjoy this. Probably a lot more than I did. It's not the most character-driven movie out there, but it has some truly exceptional performances, with Caleb Landry Jones being the biggest highlight for me. Plus, it also has some gripping action scenes, especially in the second half, and also has some stunning camera work. If you haven't seen it by now, and you like these sort of movies, it's definitely worth checking out. The Outpost gets a 7 out of 10. So let me know, did you see The Outpost or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you like the action scenes? Did you enjoy the performances? And what's your favorite film in the war movie genre? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll catch you next time.